Welcome back to consecutive day 1013 of a diary of a runpreneur. And today I want to talk to you about the changing of the seasons, and in business and in weather. So anyway, please remember to give this a subscribe, share, like and comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. For all the information about the challenge, how you can get involved, please check the link in the comments below. Thank you as always, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 1013 of a diary of a runpreneur. And today I want to talk to you about changing the seasons from a weather perspective, but also from a business perspective. Now, it just feels this week, this is a Friday, this is the day of the week where I run with my youngest son's football training. I do it on a Thursday and Friday, but it's the first time I've run at 5:30 p.m. and had not had to take a head torch. As you can see, it's now 6:05 and it's still very light. So I reckon I've probably got 20 minutes or so before darkness descends. But it's quite a key, poignant moment, I feel, today, in that we're now really starting to see the changing of the seasons, i.e. winter into spring. Now, towards the end of the month, the clocks go forward, which then means we'll get far more daylight hours, which is always a really nice part of the year, because you know you've then got 6 months of long daylight hours, which makes running a lot less of a chore. But it's also a poignant moment because this week in business it's been another tough week, battling on multiple fronts. I talked a lot about serial entrepreneurship this week and the overwhelm of it, and I've talked about de-risking my position this year and exploring additional revenue streams. And as I said, I've got 3 that I'm proactively working alongside my existing kind of 3. So if everything kind of goes to plan, I could have 6 revenue streams by the end of the year. Now, it's highly likely that 1 or maybe 2 of them may not come to fruition, but to even to have a 4th one in place kind of by the summer would be a big achievement, and it would greatly enhance my position, which is cool. But then on the flip side of that, business opportunities and setting up new businesses are always front-loaded work. So it's creating a huge amount of volume, a huge amount of work for me. And I'm having to be incredibly disciplined. Discipline is a really, really key word here on how I spend my time, how much time I give to each business to ensure that the plates keep spinning. Because it is spinning plates, and I'm consciously aware that it's going to be spinning plates for certainly next quarter, as we come to the end of quarter 1 of the calendar year. Quarter 2 is going to be an absolute manic one, and I'm under no illusion. But it feels that the darkness that I've found myself scurrying around in from a running perspective is same in business. I feel that now the daylight hours are getting longer, the clarity, the focus, the progress in my business entrepreneurial life, the darkness seems to be lifting, and it's a really nice part of a nice thing to experience when you've just been battling on all fronts and you just feel a little bit of pressure lifting. It's a lovely moment. It's like a good analogy is if you're hiking up a mountain with a really heavy backpack, and then you stop for a drink at the top of the mountain. You take your backpack off, and the weight feels like you're floating. Now, I wouldn't say I'm at that position yet, but it feels like I'm at the start of that feeling now, as the daylight hours are stretched out. I've had a really hard couple of weeks in the business world, and I feel that hopefully that hard work's paying off, and I'm starting to experience a slight ease in the pressure and the stress that I've been under, certainly from an overwhelmed perspective, and managing all the different stakeholders. That's always the challenging part. So yeah, I think that's what I want to talk to you about today. I mean, the moral of the story is, for me today, is often an analogy used with mothers and children and babies, is that it's all just a phase. Whatever pressure, stress is, overwhelm, whatever you experience, it's just a phase, and you have to maintain focus and hope that phase will come to an end sooner rather than later, and then it'll get better. And we tell ourselves that when we're struggling with newborn babies and sleep deprivation and all that side of things. The same is in business and life. You go through tough times, but you have to maintain resilience, focus and discipline, and consistently and accountably move forward, and you'll come through that time of adversity, and you'll move through it, and you'll be stronger for it, and you'll move into the next phase, which will hopefully be a much better one for you. So anyway, that's it for me today. Any questions or comments, drop me a line. I will respond to everyone. Please do remember to give this a subscribe, share, like and comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge and how you can get involved is in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.